Coming up in a new edition of the Lowell Record Show, we got the Elite Eight, and after today, it's narrowed down to the Final Four in the baseball softball state tournament. We have all the scores and a wrap up of the games today. Also, a report out on University of North Carolina. I'll give you an update on that. And a little bit more. And now, your host, Record. Good evening, sports fans. This is Lowell Rickard, and welcome to another Lowell Rickard Show. Back-to-back nights. This doesn't happen too often. We got a lot of stuff to go over. The baseball and softball state tournament. They have just completed the quarterfinals, and the Final Four is set for Monday. I would imagine tomorrow the site and times will be announced, and so as soon as I see them, I will make sure you get them. Big games today within the local area. You got Millersburg, Williams Valley softball, Upper Dauphin baseball, Tri-Valley baseball. And you had Millersburg, Williams Valley playing at Halifax today. We'll get to that later. But let's go over, I'll give you all the scores from each class. And we'll start in baseball, Class A, Lancaster County Christian in 6 innings, 11-1 over Blue Ridge. Southern Fulton shut out Tri-Valley today, 6-0. So Tri-Valley ends their season at 16-9. Well done. Good. Congratulations to Tri-Valley on a nice season for them. Out in the West, Eisenhower 3-2 over Greensburg Central Catholic in a mild upset. And in 9 innings in an upset, Juniata Valley over California. So your Final Four is Lancaster County Christian. They are 22-4 and will take on Southern Fulton 24-2. And Eisenhower 14-3 will take on Juniata Valley 17-5. And then the winner of those two will meet at Penn State Friday at 10 a.m. As it's the first game of a quadruple header at Penn State for baseball next Friday. AA, Newman Goretti 5-1 over Camp Hill. Loyalsock 7-1 over Schuylkill Haven. Quaker Valley ends Upper Dauphin season 5-1. We'll talk about that here in a short minute. And Neshannock in 5 innings 13-3 over Steel Valley. So your Final Four, Newman Goretti 19-4 against Loyalsock 22-2. They are the 2-time defending state champ. Quaker Valley 22-5 against Neshannock 20-7. As for Upper Dauphin, they were in it. They were down 2-1 going into the 6th. Three runs in the 6th did Upper Dauphin in. Good pitching performance from Quaker Valley's John Medich. 6 innings, unearned run, 4 Ks, and 2 walks. Colin Jakovich, 2 for 2 with an RBI, and Jack Hendricks, 2 runs. They were the leaders for Quaker Valley. For Upper Dauphin, Tanner Miller, 2 for 4, a run scored. Aaron Cleveland, 2 for 3. Kyle Glauner, 5 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 K, 3 walks. So from where Upper Dauphin was in end of April till now, they went on a nice run. And they finished the year 15-11, so well done for Upper Dauphin. AAA baseball, Abington 6-1 over Manheim Central. Pottsville 2-1 over Twin Valley. Donegal 6-1 over West Allegheny, and Knott 3-0 over Montour. So your Final Four Monday. Abingdon Heights 17-3 will take on Pottsville at 23-4, and Donegal 23-5 against Knock at 21-2. Quad A, Parkland 2-1 over Council Rock North. Wyoming Valley West 2-1 over St. Joe's Prep. North Penn 2-1 over Pennsbury. And no score as the last time I checked of Shaler and State College. Once I get it, I'll announce it. So next Monday, Parkland 27-1 against Wyoming Valley West, 16-1, and North Penn 20-4 against either Shaler or State College. Now let's get to the main event. Millersburg Williams Valley softball. 4-1 third inning. And that pretty much, it was 4-0 at that point. Williams Valley came back the next inning with 2. Coach Reiser gets tossed. I don't know what that is. I'll talk about that here shortly. But another superb pitching performance by Merle Rocap. 6 innings, 6 hits, no earned runs, 6 Ks. Big day for Michaela Armour, 3 for 3 of the runs scored. J.C. Straub, 1 for 3, and Cheyenne Lebo, 1 for 3 as they led the Indians to the 4-2 win over Williams Valley. And they move on to the Final Four next Monday, where they will take on Commonwealth Valley, 2-1 winners over Bloomsburg. Cockerton's 1-0 over Jefferson Morgan, and Elk County Catholic 3-2 over West Branch in an upset. So it's Millersburg, Commonwealth Valley. They're 20-1 against Cockerton and Elk County Catholic. A little bit more on the game. Caitlin Pacharski, 2 for 3 of the run scorer and RBI, and Yana Joke, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 Ks in 6 innings. But a couple things. I think Coach for Williams Valley did his team no justice by getting tossed, and he had no reason to argue anything in the game. And if anything, Millersburg had a little bit of gripe on those the illegal pitches where you got to keep the foot ticky tack, and Williams Valley got 2 unearned runs off of that. Maybe 1, but ticky tack. And from people I've heard from, she hasn't been called on it all year long, and now all of a sudden in a game like this she gets called numerous times. Well, if they're not consistent, they need to be consistent in the regular season, and then a pitcher will know then that she's doing something wrong. Number 2, an experienced coach like Lee Reiser cannot take a team like Millersburg for granted. I've heard that's what I've heard throughout today. After the game today, he took, and Millersburg's not Gamp, where Williams Valley won yesterday 15-0 in 3, and thought they could come in here and cakewalk. Number 2, Millersburg didn't put Marlowe out the first time we played Williams Valley, which was back in middle or end of April, where Millersburg had 6 games in 5 days. And it has been proven that Coach Rocap made the right call in not pitching Marlowe that game. He made the right call, and look where Millersburg is at. You can, at that point in the season with all those makeups, you can't risk a great season by having her pitch straight through. Can't do it. Too much. I don't think Marlowe would have anything in the tank. And for a coach of the caliber like Lee Reiser, who won a state championship 2 years ago, he should know you cannot take any team for granted, especially in the state tournament. You cannot do it, and it bit him in the butt. And he should know better, and he should speak up and admit that he was sorry for doing that. He do it to his team. I believe he cost his team the game today by coming in here thinking they're going to roll over Millersburg. And they got, it was mano a mano. The 2 best pitchers, and Millersburg won. So, moral of the story, and I believe it's coaching 101. You cannot take any team for granted, especially in the come playoff time. You cannot take any team for granted. I believe this coach learned the hard way, and he should not have. He should know better as an experienced and good a coach as he is. Just my opinion. So that's all I have to say on that. Well done by the Lady Indians today. They move on, and this is their first time in the state tournament. So this is what an accomplishment by this team. They have, from the games that I've been to, they just don't get down on them. Early in the year, they would get down on themselves a little bit, but right now, this is the best. This is the best they have played. Yes, they've made mistakes. There were a couple mistakes today, but they did not hang their head. They fought through it, because during the game you're going to possibly see some adversity, and they just stuck to it, stayed focused, and you're seeing the fruit. You're seeing the fruits of the labor, and it's just an awesome thing to see. The only other team that has made from Millersburg that has made a run like this, well, you had the boys basketball team this year going to the Elite Eight, but then in 1987, the Millersburg boys basketball team made it all the way to the state final, and pretty near won the whole thing without an injury to one of the starters. I believe Millersburg would have won the state title that year, but that's for a different time. But this is the deepest run since 1987 for any Millersburg team. So congratulations. Once again, once I find out the site and the time for Monday, we'll let you know. When we come back, I will let you know what the NCAA, there's 5 violations Carolina has been charged with that they received that last week. They just announced it today, I believe. Yes, I'm a Carolina fan, but I will say Roy Williams was not mentioned, so I believe he's good. And I don't think any coach was mentioned, but advisors, a counselor, a couple academic counselors, and a couple of staffers got named. So we'll let you know on that after the break. So we'll be right back. This is the Lowell Record Show, Lowell Record Network. See you in a couple minutes.